You know, guys, I want to talk about Trump's attempt assassination. Trump injured in a shootout. Assassination attempt on Trump. And just like what they're saying, that FBI has identified the attempt, assassination attempt person. They call him something Cook. Hello, guys. How are you? It's Sunday here.
Are you in like?
I want to try something that I'm doing in life that works for me. Hello, guys. I was just talking about the assassination on Donald Trump, the U.S. Republican candidate. For it's really something that is very speculative, and I feel for the young man. Even at first, when I saw it, I was watching it live. I was watching it live on CNN. When I saw it, I was thinking it's like a prank or a joke or trying to get a sympathy or anything. Sympathy. Sympathy or anything. I was thinking it was a joke or a prank or trying to get sympathy. So, but when I look at the video, when I look at started going through other happenings, I now found out that that thing was not just a prank or a video. It was an attempt on his life. And that was very bad. How can we play politics with hatred? When you don't like someone, why not just leave him alone to do his own thing by his own self? You must not come and start saying, you don't like this one, you don't like it. See, in life, we must not like everybody. We must not do what they want. Why not just go and express your voting power? Go and express your voting power on your own. Go and express your voting power on your own. Use your vote to cast for peace. Because you cannot just go there and start attempting to kill someone, which is very, very bad. I condemn that with full heart. I condemn it with full heart on that aspect. Any person trying to kill that man, you were very wrong. And we thank God for yesterday, for the grace of God. That thing might have get to another civil war in America, because he has supporters. If anything happens to him, they won't be happy. That was very, very bad for anybody who tried to assassinate that man. It was very bad from their own side. That is not how politics is done. In the world, we express our freedom, even though me personally, I may not like how Trump talks sometimes. Imagine you say we have, yesterday he was talking about having 1 million of people that you want to deport out of America. You understand? So it's not enough to go and shoot him or anything. You don't have rights. He has freedom of speech. He has to say anything. Then what you need to do as him individual is to take what he has said and go to the ballot board and cast your vote. So if you don't want to be deported and you feel you are registered and you feel you have the right to vote, why not just go to the ballot board and cast your vote without going to attempt on his life? That was very, very bad on the attempt on Trump's life. I don't play that kind of style of politics. I'm a politician and I don't love that politics. Yeah, hello, Sandish. How are you? How are you? I'm talking about the assassination attempt on Trump's life yesterday. Did you watch it? Did you get the clip? Sandash. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name very well. You know, I'm an African, so most times we have to pronounce all those your names when it comes. Sorry, please. Hello, how are you? How is the family? How is I think you should be from Asia. Your name sound Asia. So I was talking about that assassination attempt on. I'm from Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I've never traveled out of the country of my home. I don't think I'm intending to travel. What about you? Where are you chatting from? I'm talking about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The shooter and anybody who has planned that thing did it very wrong. You find it very wrong. You are not supposed to attempt on that man's life. You are not supposed to try that thing you did. You are very wrong. That is not how to play politics. And we just thank God for helping us avert the assassination attempt on that man's life. It will have been another civil war in America. And we know when America, the world power fights, there's trouble for everyone in the world. So please, we thank God for that safety. And we from the what information we're getting, Trump is fine wherever he is. And he's okay. Okay, you're from India. Wow, India, a very big city. Thank you. Trump is fine wherever he is. And we're guys, sorry. I'm so sorry. The life was distracted. Sorry, please. I'm so sorry. The life was distracted. I had a call that came in. We that use Android phone, we don't use camera for all these are listening. Okay, country, not city. Yes, I know India is a country. So, guys, sorry, my call, my listen was distracted. I was trying to talk about the attempt assassination on Trump, which was very wrong, even though suspect has been identified by FBI. So, it was really very wrong for that such kind of thing. In politics, we don't play with bitterness, we don't play with hatred. Go to the ballot and cast your vote. Go to the ballot and cast your vote. Go to the ballot and cast your vote. Express your strength on the ballot. Let's not see our enemies, our political opponents as enemies. They are there to express their own view. I was making an example to some of my people because I had the same political issue in my hometown where I come from. They were playing politics with bitterness. They were doing everything possible to downgrade me or intimidate me from where I come from. Even they have to go to the extent to go to my farm to ask my brother to stop work in my farm. That I must resign from whatever it is I was given. So I was telling them that it's not, you don't play politics with bitterness. Wherever you are, if you have an opponent, go to the ballot and express your options. If you're an American and you feel you don't like the 1 million Trump said he's gonna deport, that 1 million person go and register with your voter's card and go and cast your vote. The only way you can express your anger in kicking Trump out or making him not come to win the election is by expressing it on the ballot. You don't go ahead to shoot someone. If, God forbid, your plan worked yesterday, do you know that American will have been boiling by now? If that person has succeeded in his plan, American will have been boiling by now because they have their supporters. They will rise to fight, to defend. Even when he was, I love when he was, see, I was watching that thing live as it happened. CNN was live on that rally. That was his first rally after the debates. I was watching it live on the rally when that thing happened. Even when the Secret Service men, all of them, they were trying to protect him with their guard and co. When they found out that the whole ground was okay, they took him up. Yeah, there was blood in his ear. That means the bullet went through his ear. That guy was a saving grace. You understand? God has really decided to keep him. And from the information we're getting, that bullet hit someone at the back. Two persons, one person was on his hand and one person on his head. And one person died and some people are injured. You understand? There's no need taking life in politics, in the political world. If you're my opponent, I just have to go to the ballot to express my anger. I have to convince people that this is what I can do. Like what Joe Biden is doing, he's trying to convince people that I'm old, I'm aged, but I can do this job better than what you think. Then Trump is trying to tell them that this man is old, let's get him out. He doesn't understand what he's saying on living American nuclear nukes on somebody who is old like that, who does not take decision. But it's not about the Biden's decision, because he has people that surround him, that helps him take decision. What I tell my Nigerian friends here is that it's not about who is there. America has a system that works. Whether you put a blind man as a president, their system works because there are people that are around that becomes an advisor. It's not in Africa here that we will try to do everything by all means. We take decision. We see our power as anything. Like what the president is doing to us in Nigeria. Everything is high. Inflation is by 100%. Food rises, fuel, everything. It's at a very high level. Nobody is speaking, nobody is saying. That's why sometimes another way to express your anger when you have a democracy that you don't want is by protest. You have the right to protest. That's why I was supporting my northern friends, my northern brother, as they move in 1st August. I'll be there with you guys in Kaduna on that day to support what we are going through. Everyone is going through hard times. Businesses are closing, things are shutting down. You understand? So that's what I was trying to take. So attempt assassination of Mr. Trump, it was very, very wrong. I condemn it with full heart. We, the Nigerian brothers here, the American lovers, we condemn it with full heart. Anybody who attempt assassination on that man got it wrong. Please like my video. If you're coming on board, you like what I say, you like what I do, please like my video and share this video. And you can comment to ask me question, correct me. If I'm wrong, it's very open. The channel is open for adults. Say anything, I will answer you. So, as I tell you people this, in terms of politics, it's better to go and express your anger in your ballot. Express your anger in your ballot. You can express your anger in your protest. You can express, don't take anyone's life. Attempting to take Trump's life was very, very wrong. Attempting to shut down, put America in civil war was very, very wrong. He has a large supporters. He has people that loves him, even though I don't like his ideology. I'm not a Republican, but I like the ideology of Democrats. You understand? In terms of freedom, free speech, I like Biden too. You understand? I like his ways, even though his age, I know the mentioned age is not anybody, even me. Nobody knows when my own will come, but the age is not a problem. I like Biden. I like his party. See, I started loving Democrats since when Obama came on board. You understand? That's when I started loving Democrats. And when Trump truncated it from Hillary Clinton, I was still looking at you understand? But the part of Trump I love is that if Trump was on that seat, I don't think there was all these wars happening around wouldn't happen. Because that guy himself, he can drop the biggest bomb in the world in one place. There was a time he dropped one of the biggest bomb in the world in Afghanistan. The largest bomb in the world. He dropped it for Taliban. You understand? And if somebody talks anyhow, he knows how to treat him. That's the only problem I have with him. You understand? I don't think whether he follows his people that are around him for the advice and other things. You understand? So, Kamala. Yes, my brother. Thank you. Where are you watching for, Kamala? You understand? So, how you express yourself is in the ballot. Politics is not about hate. It's not about wickedness. It's not about I don't love this person or I love this person. How you express yourself is in the ballot. How you express yourself is in the ballot. Politics is not about hate. It's not about what you believe or anything. Honey, come and put this your phone on silent, please. Politics are about, is not about hate. That my opponent say things I don't like doesn't mean I should go and kill him. I should go and shoot him. I should go and end his life. That my opponent says what I don't like doesn't mean I should go and kill him or end him. My opponent is a political opponent. He has his own option. He has his own right to speak. He has his own right to express what he would do. So your own is to listen and see whether you like what he's saying, like what he's doing, even though Trump keep threatening immigrants. He was the first person to go and initiate building of wall in America. He threatened immigrants a lot, a lot. He be telling them, like that very day, that place it happened. Yes, so he was saved. Only him saves. Yes, we thank God for God saving Trump. He really saved him. I'm telling you the truth. He's a lucky man. He's a lucky dude. I'm telling you. He's a very lucky man. Even that day, that very day he was shot, Trump was preaching against immigrants. He said there are about 1 million of them. And he was threatening he would deport all of them. Can you imagine that? You understand? So, if you don't like it, what he's saying or what he's doing, you don't stop him by your guns. That's why all those gun regulations, all those bullet, the America need to do something about those guns regulations. I'm telling you the truth. Because how can someone have that kind of rifle that travel that distance and go from the top roof, according to how people say they saw him on top of the roof, before even the effect, like someone was saying on CNN, he said he saw him on top of the roof, person that was going from one roof to another, one roof to another. You understand? So I was watching that program live, and I saw the way the man fell down, bent down. Ooh! The secret service were just around him. Before the police could come, before the army, you understand? The whole thing was something else. We praise the name of God for his safety, and I thank God. Please, if you are watching this thing, like this video. Please, if you like my video, it will help me a lot. Like this video, that's life I'm making. Right here. Hmm? You understand? So, like this video, it will help me a lot, and share, like and share. We are trying to pass the message of peace, love. My message has always been peace, love. How can we always put love to the society? How can we always put love to people around us? How can we make this environment a better place for us? And I just promised that by night I was supposed to give I was trying to last night that I was trying to talk about Trump around 3 a.m. That I wake up, I talk about Trump and Biden. You understand? And before that 3 a.m., which I was supposed to talk about Trump and Biden, their qualities and how you see it, you that in America, what do you think? We in the outside world, what has American election has to do with us in Nigeria, or we in the Africa, or we in the Asia, or we in the Europe? How does American election affect us? You understand? That was what I was supposed to talk about 3 a.m. Before that, he was attempted shot. So I did not go for that program online because I wanted to know what actually happened in that venue. I was watching CNN live when that program happened. So the message I'm trying to bring here is all about love. And if that love that I've always preached to you people, it must be in all of us. I know some people hurt us with their words. Some people say things that are not supposed to say. Some people you can't imagine someone saying something that you don't like. Imagine having, yes, so it was a miracle on that live TV. Yes, my dear. Where are you viewing me from? Kamala. Where are you viewing me from? It was a miracle from that live TV. It was a miracle. Somebody can just provoke you with his word. Somebody can just say anything with his word. Trump does that, yes. Because on that fateful day, he was talking about 1 million immigrants and you're gonna deport them. Can you imagine? So that can provoke anybody who is living in America, who loves America, even though you're not from America. Imagine you being separated from your children. Your children are citizens of America and someone is sending you out. So it's painful. But the only way you can go and express your anger or whatever it is on the ballot. On the ballot. Encourage. You can form your own organization, preach and campaign for your own candidates. Free, it's welcome, it's allowed, it's constitutional allowed. Go form your group, say these are the groups supporting Trump or these are the groups supporting Biden. It doesn't matter whether you're black, whether you're Bino, whether you are Native Americans, you are who, Just go there, speak your mind. Your mind is what matters. Express them in the ballot. Express what you're saying in the ballot. You can't just come out and start shooting people, or because if you don't like me, you come and shoot me. Just like I'm speaking right now on this live television, on this live YouTube channel, you just come and carry gun to shoot me. Why will you shoot me? Yes, so Yahweh is for all. No master, no matter the class, race, he loves you. So Kamala, where are you viewing this? Where are you viewing from? Yes, she's very right. If you look at the comment section, Kamala is trying to tell us something. Your name almost Kamala. Your name is almost sounding like that of the vice president, the Biden vice president. So whatever it is that happened in America yesterday was a miracle. We thank God for it. God averted whatever the intention of the evil. No man has a right to take another man's life. No one has that right. You don't have that right. I'm telling you, to the shooter, even though the FBI has identified his name, I wanted to call his name on this live show. You don't have that right to take anyone's life. If Trump talks the way he talks, it's him. That's his nature. If you have followed him for a long time, that's him. That's who he is. That's who he is. You understand? That's who he is. He cannot change who he is. If I tell you what he said about a Nigerian one time, I will be laughing. You understand? But that's who he cannot change who he is. So you don't go about shooting people because you don't like someone. Who gives you the right to shoot someone because you don't like him? Who gives you the right to shoot someone because you don't like him? So that's the aspect I want to talk about today. You don't have the right to touch someone's life. Politics is not about hate. It's not about what you like or what you don't like. You don't play politics because you hate someone or you don't like somebody. You play politics because you feel it's the time you can go and express yourself. Express yourself freely. Do not let anyone tell you what to do or who to vote, who not to vote. Who to vote or who not to vote. Yes, if he was injured. Yes, if he was injured, and it was very bad for anyone who has attempted that attempt on his life. It was very, very bad. Anyone who has attempted the life of Donald Trump, I'm not his fan, so that's a fact. I'm not Trump's fans. Just have to tell you the truth. Just like I told you, there's a way I see both parties in all in the few dimensions. There's a way I see all parties. I love Democrats since Barack Obama came on board. It was a free party. It was a party that enjoys everyone's freedom. It was a party that talks about the economy, trying to create jobs. You understand? But what I don't like about the Republican is that their party, they go for war a lot. You know, the history I have with George Bush, they go a lot of war. They go fighting. You understand? But it doesn't give you right because Trump speaks anyhow. You go about shooting people. No. He has his own options. He has his own right. He's an individual with his own mind. So allow him to speak his mind. All you need to do is go to the ballot paper and defend yourself. Go to the ballot paper and defend yourself. And if he has a majority vote to win, whatever he brings up a decision, you come out in mass and protest. That's your right. So you don't go back and shoot people. You enjoy your freedom. The world is a democratic world, but there are ways we enjoy our freedom. Our freedom are limited to all those democratic world. You understand? Like now, presently, what the northern Nigerians are doing, which I'm in fully support of them, they are coming out in mass to protest. The hunger, the starvation, the high cost of living is too much. Imagine a megad who has 30,000 in a month, 30,000 naira a month. We have to buy maize of 80,000. We have to buy rice of 80,000. We have to buy beans of 250,000. Who does that? Nobody. No country does that. There's nothing Nigerian is doing to us on a subsidized level. What is it that they are giving to us in Arewa? In the whole Nigeria, I don't have a green card as an Igbo man to buy something cheaper in the market. I don't have a green card as a Yoruba man to buy something cheap in the market. I don't have a green card as a Hausa man to buy something cheaper in the market. So whatever affects all of us in this country affects everyone. That's why I told the North, I am in support of your protest. That is the only way you can express your freedom, when you don't like a government that is on board, a constitutional government, someone that has been sworn in as a president or a governor. So you don't go about shooting people and telling people that this, that, this, that, this, that. The person who went to try to attempt on Trump's life did a very wrong decision. That was an evil decision. Trump is a man who people loves. He has his own people. Let me tell you the truth. If anything has happened to Trump, America will have been in civil war by now, because his supporters will be very angry. Remember when they won Trump, what really happened in the capital city? You remember what happened? His supporters. So have you forgotten that fact? So the person who was trying to kill Trump, who was trying to shoot Trump, took a very wrong decision on that aspect. What he did was very, very wrong. That is not how politics are run. That is not how politics are done. So you don't play politics with hate. Like what I was telling the people from my community. They have this way they play politics with hate. Okay, there was an election in my town which some group did not agree, we did not agree, and they later announced another date. They went ahead to go and do the election on their own alone. Later, people like us who did not participate in the election were appointed as caretaker committee to go and make peace in our town. As I talk to you, those people has not let me rest. They've gone to do everything possible. It's just that they even went diabolically to do things. The only thing I have not gotten is a physical attack, but I've gotten a lot of threats from people. But me, I'm one man that is fearless. I'm not afraid of anybody. What I believe is my idea, and what I think is my idea. And if you feel that someone else contested, and as a brother, I should not go and take over from the person, it's your own cup of tea. Because my own idea and your own idea can never match. How you do your own things and how I do my own things, no match. So that's how I stand today. My topic today will be total condemnation on that person who attempted on Trump's life. We stand with who has total condemnation on those people who attempted on Trump's life. What you did was very wrong. Anybody who tried to attempt on that Trump's life, we did a very wrong thing. It's not the way to express your anger. You go to the ballot, cast your vote, organize your own group, campaign for your own candidate, talk to your own candidate and tell your candidate, this is what I want, this is what we'll do. Make sure you can do it. You can make your candidate become a national or a local level. Make sure your state, you win, you fight it through the ballot. And if at the end of the day, your opponent was elected, it's not fine. You either go to court if you don't trust anything. Then if the court really justify that he's truly elected, there are ways you can express your anger, which gives you democratic freedom. You can do that by protest, which is allowed, which is well allowed in the whole country, in the whole world. You can only do that by protest. Like presently what the northern Nigerians are doing. I might speak outside in this part of this version. August expressing their anger over the economic hardship laid on them by the present government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria. The hardship is too much. Most of them are not happy. We are not happy. No one is happy. So that's the only way we can express our own democratic freedom is by protest. And no government should come out to stop us. Because when me or anybody in the north is protesting, he's protesting for the benefit of everyone. He's protesting for the benefit of the police. He's protesting for the benefit of the army. He was protesting for the benefit of Air Force. He's protesting for the benefit of Navy. He's protesting for the benefit of civil servant. He's protesting for good health care. He's protesting for good road. He's protesting for good system. He's protesting for the right thing. So you don't come out on August 1st to come and start shooting people because you feel the government has given you the authority. And no malam or no pastor should stop anybody or preach anybody from protesting. Is their own fundamental right. Is their own fundamental right. I will not stop anyone from protesting. Just like what I tell you what is happening in my community. I won't stop you from protesting of the injustice you feel that have been done. But do it the right way. Do not go about and be doing tie writing like what someone tried to do to Trump last night. You want to kill Trump? Why do you want to kill Trump? Trump has supporters. He has millions of supporters. Do you know what unrest you will have put in America if that assassination occurred? Do you know what unrest you will have put in innocent Americans if that assassination occurred? Because you had your own mind, you had your own view, which was very, very wrong. Which was very, very wrong. I'm trying to get the shooter's name because FBI has mentioned his name. It was very, very wrong for attempting to kill a citizen of America who has a right to express himself, even though Trump mouth they like my own. In mouth rotten, he talks anyhow. Imagine on that same rally, that ground where Trump was shot, he said there are over 1 million of immigrants coming in America to take their jobs, to do other things. That Democrats allowed that. And he had promised to deport them. They must leave. That's why he wants to come to office. Yes, so if I'm an immigrant, I'll be very angry in that aspect. Yes, so Yahweh did all, my dear. If I'm an immigrant, I'll be very angry in that aspect. But why will an immigrant go and carry gun or anybody carry gun? But from the name itself, it's not an immigrant. It's cook. It's something cook. C-O-O-K. You know this kind of names American answer. The person who tried to assassinate Trump. If you don't like what he says, go to the ballot and express yourself. Go to court and express yourself. Demonstrate in your own way. That's this. You can only go to court or demonstrate after the election has been done and after he has been announced. But for now, what you need to do is champion your group. Create a mini group. Go ahead and do your own support. Campaign for the people you want. Campaign for anybody you want. Don't attack anybody. Allow everybody to express his freedom. That is only right. The fundamental right that the Constitution has given to us as individuals. It's only the fundamental right that the Constitution to allow me to express myself the way I want to express myself. It doesn't matter what you think or what you say or what you act. It is my fundamental right to express myself. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you think. So anybody can express himself. Anybody can express himself. Anybody has freedom to express themselves. So as the North is going for this protest, wallahi tallahi, Mumun are supporting Nako, Ni Henry are supporting Nako, and we will come out that day, all of us will protest on hunger. The hardship is too much on everybody. Forget that God has given some people the grace for them to be able to buy maize, buy all that thing. There are some people that are suffering and dying for hunger right now as we speak. Some people are hungry and dying for hunger right now as we speak. Please share this my live video and like my videos, please. You understand? There are people that are hungry and dying for hunger as we speak and express right now. So whatever I think you feel, you cannot express it by anger. You cannot express it by fighting someone or beating someone or going to kill somebody. No. Allow everybody to express themselves. I'm making this video to every Nigerian. We are supporting the North as they move, we move. The country is bad, is bad. Everybody voted. Not all the whole Northern voted for APC. Some people voted for PDP. Some people voted for Labour. So if their problem, it becomes our problem, all of us are in one shoes. Because nobody has a ticket to buy fuel differently. No Igbo man has a ticket to buy fuel differently. No Yoruba man has a ticket to buy fuel differently. No Hausa man has a ticket to buy fuel differently. We all buy from the same station. So we are going there to protect, to tell them our freedom and to be happy and to tell them that government must see to. Okay, just watch the electricity traffic. The tariff is hell. The tariff is hell. 10,000, 15,000 Nigerian money, 15,000, 10,000, 15,000 Nigerian money can be able to give us good electricity in the month. But now as I talk to you, 40,000 cannot give us electricity in the month. Tell me, as an average man, how much is my salary and how much am I going to use to fuel the electricity bill? As an average man, how much am I going to use to feed the electricity bill? In my house now, my electricity bill is up to 40,000 naira in a month. We're not talking about the other aspects. We're not talking about the other areas. So if I use only 40,000 on electricity, the outcome of our feeding in the house these days, it's triple. I know how much me and my wife used to consume normally and the months. But now what I'm consuming is more than. You go to the market, you see it. You yourself, you see it. So why will you tell the North not to protest? The North will protest and we'll join them in the protest and we'll survive this. The only way we can express our fundamental rights is by that protest. I know those police and other people that they paid will come to show themselves. The police don't even know that we are protesting for them. The army don't even know that your small minimum wage they're giving to you. Is it enough to take you home? Is it enough? Most of you don't even have health insurance. Most of you don't even have life insurance, but you go to fight the war. So the protest is for you. So what you need to do as a policeman or anybody you are, or the army, you must protect those protesters. You must protect them because it's their fundamental rights they are trying to express. You go to the ballot, express your fundamental right. You go to the court, express your fundamental right. You protest to express your fundamental right. That's why I'm condemning the activity of the American shooter. The activity of the American shooter. You know, when I saw Trump, I know Trump was a very, very funny man. Immediately he was standing up. What he was doing then was he raised his hand. He said, fight, fight, fight. It's a political advantage. I pray that thing was not cooked just to make him become popular. That there was an attempt in his life. You know, they tried everything by court to bring that guy down. They took him severally to all court, took him to everywhere. He's a very naughty guy. You understand? They did everything to bring him down. But he kept fighting that he's going back to the office. You understand? Even though he said the last election was rigged. Even though he went through Supreme Court, went to everything, went to Capitol Hill to try to disrupt the activity. Trump is somebody that is very crazy. I know him. We know him. We know how he speaks. But it doesn't give you the right to go and attempt on his life. It was very wrong. Very, very wrong. Express your this thing on the ballot. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for being part of this live show. My YouTube channel is just bombarding these days. I'm very, very happy. Wallahi tallahi. I'm very, very happy. Thank you for all the YouTube fans, for all the followers. Imagine within a week, I have over 500 followers on YouTube. It can only be miracle. Olele. Can I give you okay, you can, please. You can send it online. Thank you. Thank you. You can send it online. So let's try and be ourselves in everything we do. So let's get back to our main topic before the headlines took us off. Our main topic today was trying to show. I hope you guys went to church. Me, I'm a Christian, and I went to church and I listened to my pastor, and he preached about love, and he preached about conquering, and he preached about a special person who I am. So I don't come here to this my channel to tell you whether you're a Christian, whether you're practicing Islam, whether you're practicing Hindus, whether you're practicing any religion, whether you're practicing ideology, whatever it is you call. Name any kind of religion you want to do in the world. I strongly believe that even in the Islam, there is love in it. Because even they said that Islam is love. Christianity, there is love. Hindus, especially Hindus, there is love. I love that religion, Hindus. I really want to read about those Hindus. Especially when you see their monks, the Hindus monks. Hey, one day I will have the opportunity to travel to India and see how I can see those people. I love them. Not that I'm going to convert to, but I love their way of life. And the way they believe in, when they come, they will do like this, you understand? It's love. Hindus has also love. Islam has love. Christianity has love. Everybody has love. So if we can have all this religion, all this belief, all these practice we practice in the whole world, why not let's put it down to other people? I, as a Christian, I come out this morning, I see my neighbor, I say, guy, how are you? How are you feeling? Hope you're okay. Hope you are battling and hustling. You understand? It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing you need to act. You need to tell yourself. You understand? It's something that is embedded in you. Unless something has truncated part of your life, that is when that love goes out and hate is planted. And that same hate can still go out because it's not meant for that body. Just look at a newborn baby, a child that was born newly. You carry this child like this. Have you ever seen when a child is born, like carrying a newborn baby, a child, looking very innocent? He doesn't know anything, full of love, full of compassion. Carry him like this, a newborn baby, full of love, full of compassion. There is nothing about him. There is no hate. There is nothing. He doesn't know anything. For that child to be able to grow tomorrow and start hitting people for nothing, something has gone wrong in his life. So you were made of love. You were made out of love. No matter how science trying to prove everything makeable, whatever it is, Whatever that childbirth alone that God has given us as a grace is love. So if a child is born, you carry love. As you grow with love. As you continue going, you go with love. So when you go out there, you have every fundamental right to show love to others. Ask someone, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you coping? Tell me, how are you cooling? How are you coping? How are you doing? You will have a replicate of life. You have a replicate of life, because as you show this love outside your societies, you will see the impact on coming back to you one by one. So let us have love in our society, because it's that guy that went to that roof, that was crawling on that roof and attempt Trump's life, had love in him. You won't try it. You only have hate. Hate has taken over his life. Hate has taken over his life. Hate has taken over his life. So there's no need. The only way we can change that perception is by showing love to others. That love is what we need. That word is what we need to heal this world. With all these crises, with all these political hate, with all these things, is the love we need. We must show love even to our enemies. That's the part of Christianity some people don't like. You understand? We must show love even to our enemies. If you're crawling on top of the roof trying to get high, if truly what you are trying to do to Trump was healing, why not come physically and do it? It's because of hate. That's why you try to attempt on Trump's life. Whoever that person may be. I don't care who he is, but they said the name is Cook. Somebody Cook. I want to get the full name because FBI has identified the guy. And they said his name is Cook. So why will you go to kill a man who has a fundamental right to speak the way he speaks? Everybody cannot be the same. Everybody cannot be Obama. Everybody cannot be George Bush. Everybody cannot be Buhari. Everybody cannot be Jonathan. Everybody cannot be Tinubu. If I don't like Tinubu, what I will do is go and stand with the North. If I don't like his policies, not that I don't like him or policies, I don't like policies, I will go and stand with the North and protest. The hunger is too much. There must be tariff on. If it's at this time around, if you can only put tariff on food items, you can only invest and put subsidy on agriculture. Make everybody go into farm. That if you farm so and so thing, government will pay you so and so thing. You register your farm, you become a farmer. There are a lot of lands to farm that we are not farming. If you can farm so and so ton, the government will give you this percentage of thing to encourage you. Or next farming, government will provide you some implement what you need to do. That's the only way. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, my brother. Also share the live videos, please. House, you understand? Share the live video. See, if our government can think right to the common people they rule in this country, especially Africa, we should not be suffering. Because Africa is a region that is very, very rich with gold, with mineral, with oil, with coal. There are regions you go in the world, you don't find all these things. We're so rich that even our lands are fertile. Most of the coffee you see that are consumed in America and co and Europe and co, we farm them here in Africa. So if we have that advantage, why not just let's take advantage of what we have? But I don't know why God decided to give us selfish and greedy leaders who do not think of anything or just packing money in their pockets. So the only way we can go is not by going to stop someone or trying to take someone's life. Go and protest on August 1st. Go and protest on August 1st. Go and protest. Join the protester and protest and stand. Tell the government you are doing what is wrong. Subsidy must come, even though it's food. Agriculture subsidy must come. Because if people can't eat, can't drink or do anything, what are they doing on earth? If you cannot food, if you cannot eat, you cannot do anything. What am I doing? If I cannot provide food, what am I doing? That person in the north, that Aboki that has 30,000 salary, that has 4 children or 5 children, is not enough for him. It is not enough for him. So we must come together in a great audience. We must come to see how we can fight this enemies that is worrying all of us in the society. Hate has fooled everywhere. that today I'll come to speak. I give you the example of my own village where I come from. I have taken a position as an appointed official. Some people are just after me. Somebody said because he's my brother, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to be the brother to fight him. What am I fighting you? You have your own family, you have your own self. You're thinking about your own self. Someone is thinking about his own self. My interest is not your interest. What I want is not what you want. So allow me to explain my own fundamental right. So if court says otherwise, fine and good. Allow people to express themselves. Allow people to express their fundamental rights. Everyone has a right to say anything. I know sometimes the word hurts. Build yourself in such a way that when someone says something, manage it. Manage it and be yourself. It's not about who or who. Who are they? Just be yourself. Try and show the element of little love to others, to people around you, for peace sake. What can we do without that? That's all we can do. It's just to show the love God has embedded in us. I gave you a simple example of a childbirth. When a child is giving birth, newly, they give birth to a child, a normal child, a newborn baby. Have you ever carried him in your hand? Look at how innocent that child is. That child knows nothing. He was just full of love. It's all that love he was giving birth. No matter how science trying to describe birth, it was full of love. Why not let's carry that love along? Because that love is in each and every one of us. Where has it gone? Where did you throw it away to? Where did you throw your own away to? So for you to be able to abstain to that level, you must show love to others. You must learn to love people around you. You must learn to give people peace around you. You must learn to fight and show that this sin is this. Do not look at what others think or say or act. You must put on that love character, put on that love motto. Because everything about life is love. If I want to do anything possible, I want to show someone that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. The only way I can show you is love. Even my enemies, I don't really care. Some people have hurt me the way they have never. Some people have failed in their own aspect. But I've always shown you love. That's my nature and that's how I work. I'm not interested in what anyone says or what anyone is doing or what anyone is acting. If I feel like now, I was discussing with some of my Eastern friends about what the protests the North are trying to do, that will join them in the protest. You know what they told me? That when they voted Tinubu, didn't they know that this thing will come? You know, in the Anibo if you want to do something, you do it straight too. He's standing on his own. The day we voted purely our line. But now when the trouble comes, he's coming to all of us. Even though that God has given some of us grace, that we have some one business or one thing doing. The protest of the North is the protest of Nigeria. The protest of the North is the protest of the Easterner. Because the same wrong policies that the Tinubu government are making is the same wrong policies that are affecting me and you. So we must stand together and protest. If you feel there's nobody in Nigeria that have not felt this economy, unless you are in their pockets, those that are awarding contract to, those that they awarded that coastal bridge to, coastal line rail, those that are awarding all those contract buying palliative, those that are giving all those dish out. As long as you are in Nigeria, you have felt the impact of hunger. You have felt the impact of high cost of living. You have felt, let me tell you, if this thing continues this way it is now in Nigeria, let me tell you, many people by next year we will not be able to feed ourselves. On the road, in your street, there will be a lot of social vices. A lot of social vices will be there. Because you that have money, that you feel you are comfortable, you are okay. Those social vices, if they cannot find anybody in the North, they will come to the East and attack me and you. And carry people know they are already doing it. There are some places who don't move freely now. There are places who don't. Formally, I want to go to Kaduna. I start my car around 4 p.m. and leave for Kaduna in the evening. And I'll get to Kaduna before 11. All I need is to pass through that Kogi and Banko and get to Lokoja. And immediately I got to Lokoja, I have less than 3 hours to be in Kaduna. But now I cannot do it. Because the social vices is so anyway, they come to kidnap in mass. They will stop a bus and kidnap everybody. It's hunger, it's starvation, it's lack of job, lack of things, being busy. On the aspect of our own security, they failed us. So if you say you are not joining not to protest, it's your own cup of tea. Because we are going to protest strongly because we believe that this thing must be done. The right thing must be done. The only way we can express it is by that protest, standing strong, united. I'll be preaching on this protest until the day comes. Let us come out massively and protest. The hunger is too much. The starvation is too much. The high cost of living is too much. Electricity bill is something else. Why would they remove electricity subsidy? What is it now we're benefiting from this government that is running today? The governors are not talking because most money now is being dishing out to the government. Okay, now I want to go and sell goods. Maybe I decide there's a business I run as an architect. I want to go and travel to sell goods. 60% of my profits, I use it to buy fuel. So now what is the running cost now for other, maybe my staffs and other things, maybe other maintenance and other things? Do you think I will take home even up to 10% of the profit? So it's too much. If we don't speak now, when do we speak? If we don't come out to protest, when will we protest for us? We might be able to be managing life and other things. Let me tell you, when the social vices increases, me and you, that small business we are doing, we cannot even do it because we'll be hiding our face to do it. We must get things wrong. If the Nigerian government cannot do anything, put subsidy in agriculture. Put subsidy in agriculture. Encourage every man to go back to farming. We have edible lands. Put subsidy and say, come and tell me, Mr. Obi, maybe I have a farm now. Maybe my farm name is Abakume Akiako Farm. I decide I will tell you I want to bring 30 tons of maize for you. I want to farm 30 tons and government come to investigate and say that truly I'm farming 30 tons of maize. I know that. Then there's something government, okay, you're farming 30, we're giving you 25% of that in your farming. It makes me sell that product cheaper. I can sell it directly to government and government will determine the price of what it is in the market. That's another way to improve this problem we have. Because all this is bevel to hunger. Hungry people and a hungry man is an angry man. A hungry man in this country is an angry man. So we need to do everything. No retreat, no surrender. Duk wanda suka ce ko malami sai magana za mu je direct ko pastor sai magana za mu je yunwa a wurin mu ne, yunwan kowa ne, yunwan nan inyamuri ne, yunwan nan berebe ne, yunwan nan na dan TV ne, yunwan nan dan kataf ne, yunwan nan dan ninzon ne, yunwan dan na Yoruba ne, yunwan nan dan Fulani ne, yunwan nan Hausa ne. Ba yunwan mutun daya ba. So in mass on that August to protest. We stand strongly. It's not about what anyone thinks. It's about our own fundamental rights and our children. We have the right to protest and tell the government this is what you need to do. Come on. These few agents cannot be messing up with this our generation. How many are they? Hello, what's it? Honey, there's somebody on the door. Can you hear me? Okay, honey. Oh, yes, so that is what we need to do. We have to come out massively and protest. On August, we are coming out to protest the government. So, on the aspect of my and the headlines today, our headlines. Excuse me. Honey, that guy, you quit changing in. Yeah, that guy, he say he want to complete the water. Also, you complete there. No, sorry guys. So we have to stand strong and firm. It is our right, our fundamental right. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube. Tonkana House. I don't know, where are you from? So that's just it. We we will stand together to protest. Hey, Abubakar Mustafa Yane. Hey, Mustafa Abubakar Mustafa Yane. Muna nan da arewa strongly muna nan da su. So we must protest, and this is our fundamental right. The hunger is too much. We will not let anyone stop us. Koda me suka ce. Koda ina ne suka fito. Za su fito da abin da za su ce mana mu ba za mu yi abin da ya kamata mu yi ba. Garin mu ne, Nigeria namu ne, ba na kowa ba ne. Su guda nawa ne. In an kirga su da ma'aikatan su, a kirga president, a kirga vice president, a kirga su senate din dukan su da House of Reps, su guda nawa ne. Ba su kai mu ba, muna nan da yawa. Suka ma sa sojojin su duka sa, ko da ma sun sa Air Force ne, sun sa sojoji, sun sa kowa da kowa, sun sa duk mutanen da su sa. Ba su kai mu yawa ba. Ba su kai mu yawa ba. Garin nan namu ne. Kuma muna zuwa protest, muna zuwa ma saboda police ne. Muna zuwa protest, muna zuwa saboda Air Force ne. Muna zuwa police, muna zuwa saboda army ne. Gwamnati garin ya gyara a gyara mana. In ba mu yi ba bura, in ba mu yi yanzu ba waye zai mana? In ba mu gyara garin nan ba waye zai mana? Just simple agriculture. Ko da ma ba ku da policy kun cire subsidy a electricity, kun cire a petroleum, kun cire a petrol. Ina ne da ku sa subsidy ba government na this world baya surviving the subsidy. Ka je America, ka je Europe, ka je Asia, ka je China. It's not the way of subsidizing things. Ko da agric ne ku sa mana subsidy. Nyunwa ya yawa. Kowa na shan wahala. We must stand and rise together. Please share this video. Share this video. Let it get to the people who need to listen. We must stand together and rise. The hunger of the north is the hunger of the east. The hunger of the north is the hunger of the west. The hunger of the west is the hunger of the north. So it's not, the hungry does not have a language. It does not have a native. The hunger is a general hunger. That if God has given you grace one side to be able to buy some food store, doesn't mean that you cannot come and fight a common fight. Because there are some people in your lineage that cannot even afford those things. Recently, I went to start up a cassava farm in my village because of their dirty politics they play in that town. Some youths or boys came to say, I have to team up with my cousin to start up a cassava farm because I noticed that cassava was about 34,000 to 40,000 a bag. In just few bags, it's 30,000. It makes both abacha, both abu, both gari, everything was high. So I said, okay, let me do what I can do in my only two way to be so that I can go back to farm with the little resources I have. So some people went to the village and they were trying you to. These are the youths that you are trying to help when they are going to stop the farm business. That they asked one of my cousins that what is he doing? Well, why is he going to do this? Because we have a political difference that I'm in this side, he's in this side. They went ahead to go and stop the farm. That my brother should stop going to the farm. My cousin should stop going to the farm. And my cousin told them that the farm is not even my own. That the farm, I'm just only bringing resources for them to farm. And that same cassava, about 2 hectares of cassava land, so what am I going to do with the cassava? It's for me to be able to bring down the cost of that cassava in that location. If it works well, I'm going to do more next year. I'm going to bring tractors, bring other things. You think you're doing it for me? You're not doing it for me. So we're standing with the North strongly. We'll go, we'll protest, we'll tell them the reality of what we want. Whatever it is they want, we'll give it to them. We're going peaceful protest. That's why I'm asking everybody, if you're going for protest, you see all this looting of people's shop, killing people, or burning tires, must stop. We're going peacefully. Because that is where government will start attacking us. When we go peacefully, we're only telling them our own anger. We're only telling them this is what we want. A reasonable government should be able to listen to us. You understand? We are not going there, nobody. Oh, I'm not in Kano. I'm in Enugu State, my brother. Abubakar. Na Enugu ne bana Kano. Na Enugu. We are not going there to go and open people's shop to loot people's items. We are going there to protest peacefully. In a queue, in an organized manner. In a queue, in an organized manner, in an organized setting. We're going there to show them that this is our right. That we have a fundamental right. And we voted you in for you to be able to take care of us. We are not going there to stand against anybody or fight against anybody. We're not going there. We're not going there to remove anybody. All we want is to list the items that are our problem. Your tariff on electricity is very high. The fuel petrol, if you can take fuel petrol, you can take tariff, no problem. But you will give us one. The government must give us one. Put subsidy in agriculture. Remove all the tariff in all the agricultural food. Let's see what I open up the borders. Let's feed first now. It's not the problem that feeds that policies will help. If we don't eat, we don't do. Why do policies help us? If we don't eat, we don't do. How do policies help us? So let's do anything we're going to do peacefully, and it must be controlled. We must organize it. We must do it very well. We must do it in such a way that every government will listen to us in their own way. That is where I'm standing. That is where I am standing. I'll be coming around again around 6 p.m. this evening. If I have the time, around 8 p.m. You know, we talked about the majority of what took today was about the attempt on Trump's assassination, which was very, very bad. Anybody who is trying to assassinate another person because someone is doing something, no. Like I was preaching for my brothers in the village. It's not by all those your kuruk and gundam. You're trying to, you can't get power like that. Politics is about interest. And if interests are not met, just go through the court process. And when the court gives you, if you truly believe that you have something, go through the court process peacefully. Not by intimidating people, not by going to stop people's farm business, not by going to tell someone you are this, or not by going to carry whatever it is you are carrying. All those things does not make sense. That's why we are going for peaceful protests. Peaceful one, peaceful. I'm joining the. I'll be in Kaduna on that day. End of the month, I'll be in Kaduna. Kaduna is my birth state. We'll join you people strongly, stand with you. The hunger for Abubakar is the hunger for Henry. The hunger for Abubakar is the hunger for Chinedu. The hunger for Bello is the hunger for Shein. The hunger for Hawa is the hunger for Chidebere. The hunger is a general thing. It does not have a card, no ticket for it. We must fight to defend ourselves. Thank you. I'll come up on live video again, maybe later in the evening. Share this video and subscribe. Share my YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much. I had over 500 subscribers this week, and the YouTube is going higher. Thank you so much. On my Facebook page, you know, I'm also my family members. Thank you so much. I love you. Whatever you do in life, preach peace. Fight for peace. Go for peace. And no one should stop you from your own ideas, your own ideology, your own thing that you believe that will bring peace to yourself, peace of mind. And at all costs, make sure you have peace of mind. Make sure you have peace of mind at all costs. Peace of mind is the main thing. Peace of mind is the ultimate. We pray that God gives us a life and give us strength until that point. Thank you so much.